Diego Comic-Con 2014, and I am here with Larime Taylor. How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I am well. So, hey, I got a question for you. You have a very interesting book.
Thank you.
That you not only draw for it, you write, you do everything for. Correct?
Everything but color the covers, yes. My wife does that. And she's a much better colorist than I am ever going to be, so.
Is it because she can stay in the lines and you tend to get a little outside?
It's because I'm just terrible with color. She gets color and I don't. And I just never have. It's funny, though, because she's legally blind. But, yeah, she colors on a tablet laptop with her nose like 2 inches from the screen, squinting one eye. And I pick on her because, I say it's because she's Canadian, and but no, she's a really amazing painter. And
well, the book that you have is A Voice in the Dark. And now I want you to tell me, we talked a little bit, but I didn't want everything right there because I want them out there to hear about it. You tell me what A Voice in the Dark is and tell me why I want to get it. Well, actually tell them why they want to get it. I already know why I want to get it.
Okay. I write it, draw it, tone it, letter it with my mouth. I've been disabled since birth and been drawing with my mouth since I was a little kid. Everybody draws when they're a little kid. Yeah. And because people thought that was cool that I was drawing with my mouth, it got attention, so I kept doing it. And it's just something I got better at over the years and stuck with. And my mom is artistically inclined, and then I had a cool junior high art teacher that got me into doing caricatures, and it just kind of grew out of that. But the comic itself is about a young woman who's just starting college and is fighting a losing battle with her urges to become a serial killer.
Now you say fighting with these urges. I mean, that's something that you kind of see in movies here and there. What makes her different? Why does she have these urges? Without giving the entire story away, why does she have these urges?
It's something that's just been there since she can remember her earliest childhood memories. She's not a sociopath. She's not a psychopath. She didn't witness a traumatic event as a child. She wasn't abused. She comes from a nice, happy family. It's a compulsion. It's something that's always been there. Yeah. And it's something that she kept in check because she knew early on it was wrong and you're not supposed to do that. And so she's always kept it in check, and it mostly was just daydreams and things like that. And she lived vicariously through reading books, about famous killers and things like that. But her senior year of high school, something really bad happened to her best friend that caused her to try to kill herself. And in revenge, she ended up actually lashing out and killing the person responsible. And now that she has finally lost control and done it, she's afraid that she's going to do it again and that she can't control it anymore, that she can't keep it, put it back in the bottle. And so it's a psychological character study. It's a lot of her struggling with those urges and compulsions and with what she's afraid is her true nature and has always been afraid of.
Now talking with you and then also looking at it, there's a familiar character that I saw in the book and that after seeing this, you'll see in the book as well. The person who makes a cameo, and that would be you. You make a cameo in your own book.
Yeah, I make a cameo in my own book, hitting on my own main character. It's a sorority party, and the page was her at her first sorority. It's her at her. There's a story behind it. It's her at her first sorority party, and she got dragged along, and it's all these people hitting on her, mostly guys, one girl, and originally we were going to do the book T+, and I was going to Grawlix out the profanity, but then I really kind of decided that the way the book is going and the tones and the subject matter, I may as well just go mature with it and just go with it. So originally that panel was going to be a guy that almost every single word of his balloon was Grawlixed out because what he was saying was so lewd. But now that I'm not doing that, it didn't make sense to do that anymore. So I'm like, what do I do with that panel? So I'm like, I'll just draw myself in there and say something silly. And so, I tell her that once you go GIMP, you walk with a limp. So.
What's supposed to do with that? Oh my God.
You didn't get me on the day that I'm wearing my if you're happy and you know it, clap your O. And it's the little dinosaur that can't clap his hands. Yeah, that's my sense of humor. When I self-published the Kickstarter that I self-published to get this series, I called it GIMP Comics, and I turned the handicap symbol into a G. So that's where I come from. That's my humor.
I have not laughed this hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, all right. So you can get
But
a voice in the dark. Larime Taylor, thank you so much for
you.
making me laugh. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it.